Sure. Here's the full English version of the text you provided, expanded as requested. Caitlin Clark will be sidelined for the Indiana Fever for at least the next couple of weeks due to a left quad strain, the team announced on May 26. This injury will keep her out of action for a minimum of 2 weeks as she focuses on recovery. Clark had initially missed the Fever's preseason opener against the Washington Mystics earlier this month because of the same left quad issue. She made significant progress in her rehabilitation, allowing her to return for the Fever's regular season opener against the Chicago Sky on May 17. However, just over a week later, a recurrence of the injury has forced her back onto the sidelines. The Fever's medical staff has set a 2-week recovery timeline, meaning Clark will miss at least 4 upcoming games. These include the Fever's road game at the Washington Mystics on Wednesday, May 28, the home game against the Connecticut Sun on Friday, May 30, another home matchup with the Mystics on June 3, and a road contest at the Chicago Sky on June 7. Clark's absence will be a significant blow to the Fever. In the first 4 games of the season, the reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year has been a standout performer, averaging 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 9.3 assists per game. Her presence on the court has been a key factor in the Fever's balanced start to the season. Currently, the Fever hold a 2-2 record, placing them 7th in the WNBA standings as of Monday. The team will need to rely on its depth and resilience to navigate the challenging schedule without Clark's dynamic playmaking and scoring ability. The Fever's coaching staff faces the challenge of adjusting their strategy to compensate for the loss of one of their most productive players. Other teammates will need to step up to fill the void left by Clark, both offensively and defensively. Caitlin Clark's injury comes at a crucial point early in the season when the Fever are working to build momentum and solidify their position in the competitive Eastern Conference. Her leadership on and off the court will be missed during this stretch. Recovery from a quad strain can vary depending on the severity, but the team's cautious approach suggests they want to avoid rushing her back and risking a longer-term setback. Fans and teammates alike will be hoping for a smooth and swift recovery so Clark can return to the court at full strength. Her impact on the game, especially her ability to distribute the ball and create scoring opportunities, has been vital to the Fever's gameplay. Despite this setback, the Fever remain focused on competing hard in each game and continuing their development as a team. The team's overall performance in Clark's absence will be closely watched as an indicator of their depth and adaptability. Clark's injury highlights the physical demands and risks of professional basketball, where even minor strains can impact a player's availability and team dynamics. The Fever's medical and training staff will be working closely with Clark to ensure that her rehabilitation is effective and that she returns without risking further injury. This pause in Clark's playing time could also serve as an opportunity for other players on the roster to gain valuable minutes and experience. Caitlin Clark's sophomore season was off to an impressive start before the injury, showcasing her growth from a promising rookie into one of the league's rising stars. The Fever will face strong competition in the upcoming games Clark is set to miss, making these matchups critical tests for the team's resilience and strategy without their star guard. Managing player health will remain a priority for the Fever as they navigate the rigors of the WNBA season, aiming to keep their roster as healthy and competitive as possible. Clark's skill set, her scoring ability, vision on the court, and leadership will be difficult to replace during her absence, but the Fever's collective effort will be essential. The team's fans will no doubt rally behind the players stepping into larger roles, showing support for both the team and Clark's recovery. This injury update is a reminder of how important it is for teams to have depth and flexibility to handle the challenges of a demanding season. While Clark recovers, the Fever will look to maintain their competitiveness in the Eastern Conference standings. The team's performance over the next few games without Clark will be telling as they test their resilience and chemistry under pressure. Caitlin Clark's return will be eagerly anticipated by the Fever organization and fans alike, as her talents are central to the team's success. Until then, the Fever will focus on maximizing their strengths and adjusting their game plan to account for her absence. Clark's quad strain may cause a temporary setback, but the team's long-term goals remain intact with her eventual return. This situation underscores the importance of proper injury management and recovery protocols in professional sports. The Fever's medical team will likely monitor Clark closely, adjusting her rehab program based on her progress to ensure a safe comeback. Injuries such as this can sometimes serve as motivation for teams to come together and support one another more deeply. Clark's statistics so far, 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 9.3 assists per game, reflect her all-around impact on the court and why she's so vital to the Fever. The team will need contributions from multiple players to compensate for the temporary loss of her playmaking and scoring. Coaches may experiment with different lineups and strategies to find the best fit during this period without Clark. Despite the injury, the Fever remain competitive and are not out of contention, sitting at 8.500 record with room to improve. The Fever's upcoming games against the Mystics, Sun, and Sky are opportunities to test their resolve and adaptability. Caitlin Clark's determination and work ethic during rehab will play a crucial role in how quickly she can rejoin the team. Her leadership both on and off the court will continue to inspire her teammates, even as she recovers. The team's communication and teamwork will be vital in overcoming the challenges posed by her absence. Clark's injury serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of sports and the importance of resilience. The Fever's front office will be closely watching her recovery timeline and adjusting plans accordingly. As the reigning Rookie of the Year, Clark has already established herself as a cornerstone of the franchise's future. Her injury is a setback, but the Fever's focus on long-term success will keep them motivated. The team's fans will be eager to see Clark back in action, contributing to the Fever's aspirations this season. In the meantime, the Fever will rely on collective effort and strategic adjustments to maintain their competitive edge. Clark's presence on the court makes a significant difference in the Fever's overall performance and energy. The next few weeks will be a test of the Fever's depth, grit, and ability to rally around their star player. The organization's support for Clark during her recovery highlights their commitment to player health and success. Clark's temporary absence is a challenge, but the Fever's resilience and adaptability will be crucial in navigating this period. The team's coaching staff will continue to emphasize fundamentals and teamwork to keep the Fever competitive. Clark's progress will be closely monitored, with the goal of returning her to peak performance as soon as possible. This injury news brings a moment of uncertainty but also an opportunity for growth within the Fever roster. The Fever's journey this season remains full of potential, even with the temporary loss of their star guard. Clark's impact on and off the court has been profound, and her recovery will be a priority for the team moving forward. The Fever's ability to handle this adversity will speak volumes about their character and determination. Clark's return is anticipated to boost the team's morale and performance when she is ready to play again. Until then, the Fever will focus on each game, staying competitive and fighting for a strong position in the WNBA standings. The next few weeks will be an important chapter in the Fever's season story, testing their resolve and unity. Clark's injury, while unfortunate, is just one moment in what promises to be an exciting and challenging season for the Indiana Fever. If you want, I can format it differently or make it more concise.